Man, it's low-key locked down and we back with another video. We have a UFC 300 announcement fight that we're going to be breaking down today. You know, Arman Tsarukyan has been scheduled to fight Charles Oliveira in the #1 contenders match. I think this is going to be an excellent fight. I think this is a very, very fun stylistic matchup for the UFC. I'm very proud of Dana this year. Well, this year is brand new year, but as far as what he's been doing recently, man, he's been cooking up, man, and I think this is an amazing fight. Honestly, I was scared for this fight because I didn't want either of these two guys to lose, but fuck it, now that it's happening, man, I don't even know who I want to win, but I'm going to tell you who probably is going to win, and I'm going to base it off of everything that we know and everything that I know and everything that I've studied and everything that we know up to this point. So, look, check this shit out, man. Arman Tsarukyan, of course, we know that he is not like these average level grapplers. He has some of the highest level wrestling I've ever seen in the entire in the entire UFC. I don't know where my head is at, but yeah, in the entire UFC, man, like, bro, his grappling is up there with Islam, but I feel like Islam just has better ability to put all of the grappling styles together, but I feel like Arman Tsarukyan is a better freestyle wrestler than Islam. But as far as grappling, MMA grappling, Islam is better at that. But you know, this fight is to see who gets to Islam anyway, so we're gonna find out who's the better everything in a minute. So for one, his grappling is very good. He has excellent Muay Thai striking. His kicks are vicious and fucking very intentful. He kicks very hard. He's got knockout power. He moves really, like, he moves good. His head movement is alright. It's not too bad anywhere. He's pretty well rounded. He's never been subbed or put to sleep yet, but you know, with Charles Oliveira, that's one guy that can do it if nobody's ever done it. You feel me? If nobody's done it, he can. If anybody. If he can't do it, bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Honestly, man. So look, check this shit out. Then we got Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira has, you know, of course, some of the best jiu-jitsu in the entire UFC, the most subs in the UFC, the most finishes in the UFC, and a lot of other records that, you know, we just have fucking, I don't know, he has so many records. He's fought a lot of the toughest competition ever. You know, he's beaten Dariush, he beat freaking Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, Michael Chandler, freaking, yo, he has a long rap sheet of fighters that he's beat in that top 10 that, you know, is just shit. Tony Ferguson, freaking Kevin Lee. Man, he just has a long resume of fighters that he's beaten that he was supposed to lose to, and he does a lot better in underdog fights. So this is a very, very interesting scenario how they're going to play Charles again like he's the underdog of all of his fights. I don't like nothing about that shit. Put some respect on Charles Oliveira's name. The champion has a name. Campeón Oliveira. Es Oliveira. But anyways, man, look, bro. Yeah, man, Charles Oliveira, he's definitely the longer striker in this situation. Their striking skills are pretty good, but I feel like Charles Oliveira has more variations of striking, and he is the longer fighter in this scenario, and I feel like he has more power in this scenario. But at the same time, Benil, fuck my head. But anyways, in the same time, Arman has a lot of also, like, you know, he has a lot of tools in his kit as well. He also has that Tiger Muay Thai background, and also, you know, he's a pretty good striker. He's not bad. He's well-rounded everywhere. The kid is very talented. I feel like I favor him to beat Islam over almost anybody in the entire freaking division, bro. Him and Charles have the best chance to beat Islam, to be honest, anyway, because they both have the grappling necessary and the striking necessary. Charles just has a lot more wow factors to it, but at the same time, Arman had the closer fight with Islam, if we're going to be honest. And I feel like in a fight with Islam now, I feel like it'd be way more competitive because they're both older, they're both more further along in their careers. I feel like Arman is very hungry. He wants to win. He wants to prove that he could beat Islam Makhachev, and everybody's boosting his head up. But the only thing I am concerned about for Arman is he said something along the lines of, this fight is a present for him. He said this is the easiest fight that he could possibly take because of the stylistic matchup. And I honestly don't believe that. I don't believe that. I feel like if he decides he's going to fight how he's been fighting, bro, and he goes into freaking Charles Oliveira's guard, something bad is going to happen. But at the same time, he also has some good defensive, like, you know, grappling, I guess. He has some good defensive grappling as far as, like, you know, being on top and not getting subbed. Because, he's fought Davy Ramos. And Davy Ramos is one of the most freaking aggressive grapplers on planet Earth. So, with that being said, man, I feel like, I don't know, man. I just feel like he's going to have some problems if he goes into Charles Oliveira's active guard. Because Charles Oliveira is very long for that division. He also knows how to get anybody in any sort of scenario that he wants them to be in. Even in that fight with Islam, he damn near had Islam in that arm triangle had Islam not been overly cautious of this in the beginning. where he was able to pull that arm out. He could have gotten it like that, but at the same time, you never know, man. It's Charles Oliveira. He beat Benil Dariush, and Arman beat Benil Dariush. So basically, this is the battle to, you know, see who owns the full majority of Benil Dariush, because he's their pet at this point. So let me stop playing. But it's been a sad downfall of Benil Dariush as far as like I've seen. Like, I don't know, his chin is just turning to shit. It's really sad to see. It's not really one of those things that you like to see. You don't love it, but you know what happens. It's real life. Age, you know, being knocked out so many times, and you know, just overall wear and tear on the brain. It will happen to you. Happens to the best of us. You know, it's sad, but you know, Benil, he's had a good career. Nothing's wrong with it. It's all right, man. It's okay. It's time for him to. I wouldn't say it's time for him to retire. He can still fight. It's just, yeah, bro. I don't know about that chin, bro. That chin is just not holding up, bro. It's just not. But anyways, man, I got Charles Oliveira winning this fight by TKO in the second round. Either TKO or submission in the second round. But Arman, if he does win this fight, it's going to be by TKO. It's not going to be by submission. I doubt it. I really doubt that it's by submission, as I've seen him submit 0 people so far. I don't even think he has jiu-jitsu in his kit. I've seen him go for 0 submissions, submit 0 people, attempt to submit 0 people. And, you know, I don't know. I don't even know how that... I don't... Yeah. Hell no. But Charles Oliveira, bro, he has way more ways to win this fight. He could possibly TKO him. He could possibly sub him. It's a lot of things. He could win by decision. Who knows, man? It's a lot of factors in this fight. So with that being said, man, I keep repeating myself. But anyways, y'all, look, we out, dog. And yeah, we out.